What's going on, football fans? It's your host, Bad Takes, with Bad Takes in Football, back with another video for you. Gonna dive into the Monday Night Football game, but before I do that, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm on my road to my first 100 subscribers. It really helps me out, and it's free for you to do. I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway to one of those subscribers. It's a really cool gift. It's a portable Bluetooth speaker that breaks into two different speakers, so you get that surround sound sort of feel. Also, make sure to like and comment on this video. What do you think of last night's game? Are the Green Bay Packers going to be able to figure things out? Let's hop into today's video. The Philadelphia Eagles went into Green Bay last night and beat the Packers 10-7. This was a game where there wasn't a single point put on the board until the third quarter, which was a field goal by the Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter, but again, it wasn't enough for the Green Bay Packers. The Packers defense obviously was on point. They held Saquon Barkley to 60 yards on 22 carries. They also held Jalen Hurts to 183 yards passing. That's very minimal offense for a team that won a game. You'd have to imagine this Packers team is not very happy with how their offense performed. I know that they're missing a couple wide receivers. You have Jalen Reed that's out with a collarbone. Matthew Golden is out, and they even lost Romeo Doubs a little bit more than halfway through this game. But that doesn't make an excuse for the fact that they only put up 7 points, especially at home. This Packers team was first in their division, and they slid all the way down to third behind the Lions and the Chicago Bears after last night's game. That is going to have a huge impact on their playoff trajectory if they want to have a shot at getting even a wild card spot. The Philadelphia Eagles really also played well on defense. Jordan Love never felt comfortable out there. It was obvious to me that he was constantly expecting to be hit. He was constantly expecting to get sacked, and he just seemed like he was out of rhythm the entire day. Jordan Love was 20 for 36 for 176 yards. When you throw the ball 36 times and you only get 176 yards out of it, there is something seriously wrong. Again, there was a lot of times where he was either under pressure or he probably was expecting pressure that never actually came. He was just off balance. He seemed to be double pumping the ball and it just was really odd throughout the entire game. Josh Jacobs, he had 74 yards and a touchdown. It really didn't even feel like he was that successful. A lot of his yards he got on that touchdown drive in the fourth quarter. The Packers, although had a stout defense, didn't get a single sack on Jalen Hurts. That says a lot about the pass protection of this Philadelphia Eagles team. At one point, Lane Johnson went out with an ankle injury. I thought he could have potentially be done for a couple of games. He probably just taped that back up. He ended up going back out there and was a part of the game-winning drive for the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you think that the Green Bay Packers are going to be able to figure things out? Again, they jumped from first in their division to third. Technically, right now, they are out of the playoffs after last night's game. I know that they should be getting some of their wide receivers back soon. Hopefully that does something for Jordan Love in his game, because right now, after seeing their performance against the Eagles and last week against the Carolina Panthers, there's just something off about this Packers team. They looked like one of the best teams in the league at the beginning of this season. I thought they could potentially be a Super Bowl favorite, especially after adding Micah Parsons. But honestly, I'm not sure they're really getting the impact they expected out of him. Like I said, Jalen Hurts wasn't sacked once in this game. Part of me is also wondering, is A.J. Brown mad after this game? A.J. Brown had 2 receptions for 13 yards last night. I know this Eagles team won, but he's made it very obvious. He really just cares about his stats. It is not about how the team performs on an overall basis. He doesn't even care about the fact that they won the Super Bowl. He just wants to perform and dominate at a high level personally. The Philadelphia Eagles are now 7-2. I don't think there's a single shot for the Cowboys, the Commanders, or the Giants to catch up to them. So they're really going to be able to coast through the rest of this season, in my opinion. While the Packers, again, they're going to have to figure things out sooner rather than later. The Chicago Bears are on quite the run right now. It seems to me like Caleb Williams is really getting comfortable with that Chicago offense. So again, Jordan Love really needs to figure things out. Do you think that they have a shot at doing that? Are the Packers going to be able to make the playoffs after having this slide the last couple weeks? That's it for me today. Thank you again for watching. This is Bad Takes with Bad Takes in Football, signing out.